You can't possibly feel guilty about sending Brooke away. Not after all these years and all the threats that she's made to your marriage.
Okay, fine, fine. She forced my hand, but what about her father?
What about him?
He lied to Brooke. He made her believe he was dying because Massimo dangled financial freedom over his head. And when the truth about this whole thing comes out, what do you think this is going to do to their family?
You told me you were dying. You let me think.
I was just trying to protect you. If there'd been any other way,
Are you saying you didn't have a choice?
You did have a choice. So did I. I'm so sorry. I turned my life upside down to be here for you. And this was all a trick. You were just trying to get me away from Rich.
Well, we were only doing what we thought was best for you.
Best for me. Honey, it was a terrible thing to do. But Massimo knew just how to get to your father. He manipulated him. He used his concern. We have been worried about you. Your marriage breaks up. And then we hear you're going after Ridge again.
It's just not healthy, honey.
And you lying to me and telling me that you're dying. I mean, that's supposed to improve my mental health.
You are a sick man, Stephen.
Oh. You're one to talk, Rich. What did you do to help her? Nothing. You left it all to us. Well, Massimo Morone was the only person that offered me a chance to get her away from you people.
And what did he offer you?
We're going to pay it all back. Oh, no, Dad. He paid you? He paid you to lie to me?
I just love all this glitter around me.
It's too much glitter. We got to do something else with this.
I know, but I
Look, I
like
can't
it.
find it. I can't find it.
Look.
All right. What's going on? What's so important it couldn't wait?
Hubba, hubba. Ay, mami, qué sexy.
All right. Thank you so much. Now quit the compliments and tell me what's going on.
Sal, I'm looking for the
Never
specific
mind. We can tell that Sally has some plans, and we really don't want to intrude.
I got a message saying there was an emergency.
We can handle it.
Are you sure?
Yes. Go have fun. Life is to enjoy it.
Yeah, because it had been way, way too long since you've had plants. Hey, and you tell me one thing, Missy. Who's the lucky guy?
Anything else I can do for you?
No, thank you. It's been a rather long day.
Yes, and it's going to be a very long night as well. Are you sure there's nothing I can do for you?
Heidi.
What? I'm just saying. I'm sure that if we put our heads together, we could find a way to relieve some of this stress.
It is a very lovely and generous offer. Thank you. But I don't think there's anything that's going to relieve this stress. Not until I know whether I've done Stephanie more harm than good.
Brooke. Don't look at me like that.
How much?
It wasn't about the money.
How much? I hope you at least got a good deal, Dad. What's the going rate for your daughter these days?
I didn't sell you, honey.
Yes, you did. You did. The minute you took his money, you lost me forever. Do you understand?
Well, it was my only option.
What about telling her the truth, huh?
Well, how does that get her out of LA? It doesn't. He said she wouldn't be safe.
Massimo threatened her?
Well, not in so many words, but I knew what he meant.
Stephen, you said we had nothing to worry about. You mean after last night I was out of my mind with fear?
Last night was just a date.
Engineered by the man who threatened her life.
Massimo arranged that.
Jacques was just supposed to show you a good time.
Yeah, well, that good time almost got her killed.
It was an accident. I mean, I didn't know what was going to happen. How could I? Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to protect you. I was the only one who did care. Do you think your mother was worried about her, huh? She knew everything. And your beloved Eric. The whole family was in on it.
What about Taylor? Was Taylor in on it?
I don't know about her.
You think she was?
I saw her talking to Maroney.
Well, then she probably knew. You see? The whole family's out to get you, and I was supposed to leave you in L.A.
Dad, I can protect myself from Stephanie and Taylor. I've done it for years. Even Massimo Maroney I could have handled. But I never ever thought I'd have to protect myself from you.
Baby.
No, don't touch me. Get away from me.
Sally.
That's right. You old scoundrel, you.
What have I done now?
To me, nothing, and that is the problem.
Oh, God, I forgot. We were supposed to have dinner together.
That's right, we were.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right, it's all right. I know how busy you've been lately. My spies tell me that you've been seen wandering around the halls of Forrester, hanging around Stephanie Forrester's door, looking like Heathcliff out on the moors, wailing for his lost love.
Oh, God. No, I cut such a tragic figure.
Not at all. As a matter of fact, the only tragedy would be if you and Stephanie got back together. She's all wrong for you, you know that. Oh, don't look like that. You know I'm right. I understand the attraction she has for you, but, really, what is she? She is an expensive piece of cut crystal, very polished, catching the light, high on a shelf somewhere. And that's where she should stay, because she really isn't good for anything else. And for a man like you, well, a man like you needs something or someone a little more, touchable. If you get my meaning.
Stephen made this decision all on his own, before you and I knew anything about it. Now, I'm not going to accept responsibility for his actions, and you can't either. The man's always been weak. My God, he abandoned Beth and those children when they were little. You knew that.
Massimo knew that too.
What has that got to do with anything?
Well, your friend is very skillful at identifying weakness and then playing on it.
Oh, and Brooke doesn't know how to push all your buttons?
I am not going to stoop to her level.
I thought we were fighting to save your family.
What, at the cost of destroying Brooks? No, Stephanie, I am not going to rationalize this, all right? The Logan family will never be the same after this, and I'm sorry, but I cannot feel right about it.
Honey, stop crying, please. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but we can get past this. Look, I made a terrible mistake. I trusted someone I shouldn't have.
So did I.
No, you can trust me. Of course you can. I'm your father.
Did you ever love me?
What kind of a question is that?
Dad, I was so scared when you told me you didn't have much time left, because it meant that I was running out of time to make you care.
What are you saying? You've been the light of my life from the moment you were born.
You left us.
Well, there were other reasons, honey.
I know what you said. That you couldn't live up to Mom's memory of Eric. But that doesn't make sense. Because there's nothing in this world that would ever get me to abandon my children. I always knew you didn't love us.
I came back, didn't I?
Yes, with some sad story that Mom never loved you enough. And you made us feel really sorry for you, Dad. And guilty. You made us feel like we owed you something when you owed us. You owed me.
I know. And I've been trying to help you like I didn't before. That's what this is all about.
And I'm supposed to believe you now?
No, you shouldn't.
Beth!
This has nothing to do with his helping you, Brooke. He told me it did, and I believed him, and I think he thinks it did, but it's something else. It's about sports cars and vacation homes and expensive clothes and expensive champagne.
You think I care about that, any of it?
I think you care about measuring up to Eric Forrester.
No, Beth. That's you. That's what you want. Do you know what it's like living with a woman who wants you to be somebody else? Nothing I did was good enough. Every day, living with your look of resignation.
You've been through a lot.
You're damn right I have.
It's been rough. You deserve that money.
No, Brooke.
Well, now you know what it's like, Dad. To have money, power, respect, even if it means selling me out to get it.
You mustn't think like that.
Well, I think you accomplished one thing. I don't see resignation in Mom's eyes anymore. I see contempt and disgust and shame. And that you deserve.
Sally, you are exactly what I needed tonight.
Good. Because the feeling is definitely mutual and the night is young.
Right. Unfortunately, I am dealing with a crisis.
Would this crisis have anything to do with this project that's been taking all of your time lately?
Yes, and this project is about to end a lot sooner than I'd hoped. Can I offer you a drink?
No, thank you. You know, Massimo, I think it's a great pity that on a night such as this, you have to spend all of your time fighting fires instead of lighting them.
Well, then, at least I have something to look forward to.
This is why Brooke always wins. Stop worrying about her and concentrate on your family.
I'll make you a deal. I'll take care of my family if you will take care of yourself and step back and see this influence Massimo has on you.
Have you been talking to Eric?
No, but I've been watching you and watching me and all of us ever since that man came into town. He is very manipulative, Stephanie.
He simply tried to help you. And he spent a lot of money in the process.
Oh, I understand that part, believe me. Look, he may have had the best intentions, but even you have to admit things have not worked out as smoothly as he said they would.
Well, that's because Stephen's an idiot.
Well, that's beside the point. But the fact is that Stephen Logan is going to pay the biggest price of all of us.
You're not the man I thought you were.
I'm not perfect, Brooke, no.
Perfect? Dad, that's not what I expected. I expected you to love me and to hurt when I hurt.
I do. I do. Look, Brooke, I'm gonna make this up to you.
You can't.
Look, I know you're upset right now, but you've never been a judgmental person. You've never been unforgiving.
Dad, this is not about forgiveness. Don't you think I wanted to believe that my father loves me? That he never meant to do me any harm? And I spent my whole life trying to convince myself of that. And now, I see what you are, and I see how you really feel. And I can't unsee that.
Look, you're blowing this way out of proportion. Look, no matter what's happened, I'm still your father.
No, you're not. The father I loved wasn't real. I made him up. And I am not going to take you in his place.
No.
Just get out of here.
No.
Get out of here, please.
No. Look, we gotta talk about this.
She needs to be alone for a while, Stephen. Can't you see this?
Brooke, Beth? You coming?
No. Can you stay for a while, Rich?
Are you leaving?
I'm not the one she needs right now.
It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
I can't believe that Stephanie and Taylor did this to me. I don't care how much they hate me, Rich. He was my father.
Be all right.